Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, my name is Ben, but you can call me the Bad Blight. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. When we last left off, shit went down, and I've unlocked a special poem. My anxiety says no, I don't want to read it, but the curiosity is killing me and I do want to read it. I don't want to. Oh no! All my saves are gone? All my saves are gone. I'm jumpy. Disoriented. Ribbon. Incapable. Suicide. Philosophy. Cry. Passion. Sadness. Defeat. Heartbeat. Unstable. Anxiety. Hopeless. Destiny. Tragedy. Empty. Dream. Fear. Adventure. Fuck you! What is wrong with me? Oh, fuck. What is wrong? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why? Why? Thanks for keeping your promise, Ben. I hope this isn't too overwhelming I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I heard that music drop. Game, you were fucking with me, and I have chills down my spine right now. Do not fuck with me. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Fuck! Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. I'm already on edge. I'm already on edge. I'm on fucking edge. The screen looks like it's tilting on me. Oh, it is doing that! Oh god, it is actually doing that. Fuck you, game. Oh god, the anxiety's really getting to me. You already had to be dragged in here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Huh? 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 That's when you find yourself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Why is this getting closer? This is really getting uneasy. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plows back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ben. We'll make sure you put your comfort... Stop with that guitar drop. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. That's... Okay. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking... Perhaps you have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. Stop giving me notifications that people are logging on to play PUBG. And guitar drop again. There we go. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... Well, as vice president and all... that I should keep you... that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it shouldn't keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know... Is it still zooming in? I think... Discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even if she picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, thank God. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. Oh, let's go with the actual response I would do. Ah, shit. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is going on?
I wanted to reread some of it.
No, fuck you.
Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped by the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the faculty gets even worse, and they start selective breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them to... Jesus Christ! Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not things about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Well, she did say she liked horror.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ben?
No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so I don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different looking through the eyes.
It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange, new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil.
Because the whole world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Okay. I need to pause that. There goes that chill down my spine again.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. I'm waiting for it. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. Would I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts?
Don't fuck with me!
I can't help this. My anxiety just kicks in. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. She's a murderer, isn't she? It's a literature club, after all. She's gonna kill us all, isn't she?
Huh. Well, that's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I am biting my lower lip right now. Do you remember a time when I could log on to these episodes and I could just start giggling like a little girl at anything?
I mean, you don't have to, but...
What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah?
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks as if she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
What was that about bathing in the what now? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it more difficult to turn the pages. I guess that makes it more difficult to turn the page. Lies.
Here.
What's different? Okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can't... It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready? To turn the page.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an inmate exchange. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh god, I don't like that smile.
No, I don't relate with this character at all. Definitely not.
Oh no. Oh no. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm nervous laughing.
That's what you're talking about. Sorry.
I am on the verge of tears.
I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind.
There's that face again.
We didn't even get that far yet.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
So I don't even know why that came to my head.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh.
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine.
There's that smile again. I'm not trusting it.
Alright, don't push yourself.
I'm ending the episode here. I am feeling uneasy like hell, and my anxiety is kicked in, and this game is now fucking with me. So if you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe, and I am going to take a breather. Game on.